Sorry. All right, so for this unit, for this section, all right, these first 6 problems don't require any work. You're allowed to just put an answer. When we get to 7 through the rest of the problems, you're not allowed to just write down an answer. All right. Number 1, who wants to tell me what the reciprocal is here or the inverse of 6/7? Tell me, Sawyer. That's all you have to write down. 7/6. That's it. All right. That's it. Now for number 2, we have to be real careful with number 2. What do you have to do first?
You get the improper fraction.
Yes, you have to do improper fraction first. So you're going to write down the improper fraction, which doesn't require much work. You just tell me it's
11/2.
close.
-11/2.
-11/2. So everybody writes -11/2. And then you can write comma. You don't put equals.
And then it would just be -2.
Yes, -2/11. Come on, that's how simple that is. Does everybody understand me when I say if you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then I can show you how to do division easily. If you don't know how to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you can't do division. So you got to stop me if you're not sure about something. All right. What are you thinking about number 3? Someone tell me, Kirsten.
63 -63/1.
You are perfect as usual. That should be -63/1. And then what? And then you flipped it. What is it when you flip it? Yes, -1/63 is perfect. All right, I'm still asking for questions. Anybody having any issues? Nothing? All right, Sebastian, you're on number 4. What do I have to do for number 4? And then what? All right, I told you, easy, easy, easy. All right, number 5. Let's go, Titus. Yes.
1/101.
You are amazing. Good work. -1/101. Thank you for listening. Engage, help me out. Number 6.
Number 6 would be 35/11.
That is it. All right. Now you can just write those answers and you're happy. All right. Now, do we have to do word problems? No, so we're not doing 13. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to grab these and pull them down for you. And then we're going to do these together. All right. And today, again, please, everybody's looking.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
The top of the numbers come off a little bit.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Let me go back and fix that. I don't want anybody confused. All right, guys, here we go. Now, you haven't written anything down for number 7 yet. Here's what you're responsible for on number 7. You're supposed to simply write this: -4/5 times 9/8. That's what everybody's writing down. And then you're supposed to say, how did you get that if you don't know?
It's like whatever you said with the reciprocal.
Yeah, multiply by the reciprocal. That's all we did. Instead of calling keep, change, flip, we say multiply by the reciprocal. All right, I think I feel the air kick on. All right, now you have to reduce fractions, guys. Now we're reducing. All right. Tell me, Mr. Jones. That's the answer. All right, now if you're going across the page, which is perfectly fine. All right, if you go down the page, you have to skip a line now. Skip a line and then do the next one. All right, but if you're going straight over, don't do it right next to it so I can't tell anything. Give yourself some space if you want to count over. All right. Now, here we go. Milo, what am I writing for number 8?
Negative 5/7 times 35/2.
Now what?
So 7 would be 1 and 35 would be 5. And then 5 times 5 is 25, so it's 25 negative 25/2.
That's how easy, guys. That's easy. That's it. Anybody have any questions so far?
Oh, yeah, we don't have to put them in the mix. now.
Yeah, no, don't put them in mixed numbers. When we get to advanced math, we leave them this way. Okay, Gabby, what are you thinking about this guy? Number 9. 4/9 times. Perfect. Now what? Final answer. Perfect. Perfect. How am I doing on this, guys? Zach, you okay? Anybody have any questions? I know, insulting your intelligence. Sorry. All right. You already know all this. All right. But positives and negatives is what's the difference is. All right. So now I'm going on to question number 10. Molly, why don't you help me out with this one, please?
So keep the 7/9 times -1/2.
7/9 times -1. It's much better. I just kicked in. I don't know if you were looking at the air, but it just kicked on, so I appreciate it. The air, it was super hot in here, and it just kicked on, so I feel it. Yeah, it feels much better now. I feel like it's on, but
Okay,
I appreciate it.
yeah, we're working in there, so we might, okay, I'll check it again.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right, now, who was doing this? Okay, now what do I do? Yep, final answer. Shh. -1 over what? Yes, -1 over 18. All right, Miss Elliott, you're up. Number 11. What are you thinking, kiddo? Yes, that's what. Now listen, guys, we can't do too many steps. So this time I have to write the division button or the division sign. Now what? Good. Does everybody see this, right? You have to write that step. All right. I don't want you trying to do it all. Everybody's writing that. Now, underneath it, now rewrite it. Yes, but keep the negative out front, okay? Do the two negatives really matter here? No, because two negatives multiplied together is a negative. So if you didn't even want to write the two negatives, I wouldn't even care about that. All right, sometimes I leave the negatives out if it might cause me confusion. All right, now what do I need to do? Yes, yes. Final answer. 3/5. You are perfect as usual. 3/5. All right, let's see if Mr. Compton can get one right today. One for the month of September. We're trying. All right, let's see. I'll be the judge. What am I writing down first?
Get the improper fractions of the all room.
Thank you. Just tell me what those numbers are. 64/9 divided by what?
3.
Yeah. Yep. Now what?
Then I go down below that, put 64/9 times, you do the
Reciprocal.
reciprocal, and it would be 3/4. And 3 can go to 9 3 times. And then 9 divided by 3 equals 3. And then 4 4 can get.
Now listen to me. Dividing by 4, listen, and now I'm trying to help you with mental math. Dividing by 4 is the same as dividing by 2 twice. So it's easier for me to divide 64 by 2. What's 64 divided by 2? And then 32 divided by 2. Shh. There you go. Much easier. 64 divided by 4 is 16, but it's easier to divide by 2. So now this is a 1 and this is a. So final answer.
Negative 16 over 3.
Negative 16 over 3. Very nice. All right. You got one right today. Congratulations. All right, here we go. Now I need to grab these 3 problems. All right. Now we're doing 14, 15, and 16. They look harder because there's a bunch of variables. All right. But just because they look hard doesn't mean they're hard. All right. So I want to copy this, bring this down, and let's show you how simple this actually is. All right. So here we go. All right. First and foremost. All right. I've got to convert the division to what? And take the reciprocal. 4AB over C times the reciprocal. 2C over 3A. Is everybody with me on that? Guys, come on, come on. Dylan, we're working. Equals. Can I reduce anything? Just look at the numbers. Does 4, 2, 3, does any of that reduce? No, so that's going to be just what? Sebastian. What is that going to be? Don't worry about the letters. Just tell me about the numbers. I got to multiply the numbers together. What's that? 8. And the denominator would have a what? That is correct. That's the answer so far, because the numbers don't reduce. Now, what do you think happens if there's a C on the top and a C on the bottom? Cancel them out. C divided by C is 1. What happened to the A's? They cancel out. So what was left on the top? Just a B. So that is your answer. 8B over 3. Trying to show you a little bit of algebra for next year. All right. Any questions with that so far? Any questions?
Wait. Yeah. So you just do top times, just do the multiplication, like the regular multiplication, and then you would just like.
Cross out the variables when you can.
Alright.
Has to be on the top and the bottom. All right, so I'm looking at 15. All right, so let's rewrite this one. All right, Kirsten, go. So far, so good.
And then how oh no, it's 3M.
What do you mean?
It's 3M.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you.
And then the M's cancel out.
Hold on, let me get there with you. Sorry about that. Thank you. What crosses out again? M's cross out. Does anything else? No. So what's N times P? Guess what? NP. That's what that is. And then the bottom would be, or the denominator would be what? That is correct answer. 18. NP over 18. Anybody have any issue with that? All right. Let's take a look now at 16. All right, Dylan, what are we doing here, bud? So I'll write it first for you. Okay, now what? Definitely this Y can cross out and this Y can cross out. What else?
The 3 and 6.
Yes, the 3 becomes A
1,
and the 6 becomes A.
2,
Yes.
3.
Go ahead. You're You are amazing, but we generally put the number first. And you generally write in alphabetical order. Guys, everybody agree that come on now, that's not that hard, right? Multiplying and dividing are pretty much the same. Just have to multiply by the reciprocal. Anybody have any issues with that? Anybody? All right, so listen, a lot of my kids in the last class thought this was easy. All right, so I'm happy about that, but I still don't want just everything squished together. Look at all my work. All my work spread out. All right, I want yours spread out too. All right, I don't want you to try to cram everything on one little line. I'm okay with that. All right, now, again, your assignment now is to finish off 17 through 33 and 36 through 39. All right, 17 through 33. Now, do you really need any work for number 17 through 25? No, you don't. But 26 through 33, I need some work and I need the space spread out. All right.
36, 39.
Yes. Yes, you may. It's back to hot in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
I would prefer you not do that, but I know how you're writing, so I don't care. You with me? But I can't see that. So let me look at it. Yeah, see, it's very hard for me to read. All right. So that's why I want you to try not to write so small, open up, skip a space, just helpful. I mean, it's not neat, and I'm not going to mark you off for it. You know what I mean? I'm not, but I just think you can do better. All right. Not neater, but just spread out more because the numbers run together. When you start crossing things out, you start overlapping sometimes. All right. But I'm not complaining.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with that. That's what I mean. Bigger and spread out is better. Some of you guys have perfect handwriting and you write small. All right. I'm okay with that. I just know you might make mistakes. What I don't want is just answers.